Hello, lovely viewers. You're watching Bipolar Opposites. I'm your guy, Tim Coven. Okay, past 4 episodes, I've been counting down my top 5 all-time favorite teachers that I ever had in school. If you haven't watched the past 4, just watch it. God. If you're watching this one, don't just watch this one. You gotta watch the others, too. I mean, jeez! Anyway, this is number 1, as you can tell by the title. And that professor is, drumroll please, Professor Schuster, my CW Post College Composition 1 and 2 professor. Professor Schuster was great. Okay, my first class at CW Post, well, it was supposed to be a second class that day, but the first service was to take at college got canceled for the day because the teacher couldn't make it that day. So, next class was with Professor Schuster, Composition 1. Now, this is my first college class. This was, like, really, really gonna be awesome. And I had her, first class, loved her. She was just so, so great. In fact, I loved her so much that when I took the English Composition 2, I went to that class 3 times. I didn't fail any time, but the first 2 times, I didn't like the teacher and dropped the class. So the last time I did Composition 2, I purposely signed up with Schuster because she was awesome. Okay, now you're probably wondering, okay, you're ranting about Professor Schuster, but why was she my all-time favorite teacher? Well, she had a very dry, somewhat sarcastic sense of humor, with very good little insulting quips, which is very similar to me, so that's why we got along so well. I mean, the first day for Composition 2, she said that the best paper she ever read was a paper on how to do a pap smear. God, I would love to read that paper if she thought that was the best paper she ever read. That, wow. Now, the first class I ever had with her, we talked about what we needed for a paper. And she said, what is the most important thing with starting the paper? Now, of course, when you're in high school, all your English teachers say that to do a paper, you have a gripping opening sentence. So, when she asked, well, how do you start a paper? And the one kid said, ooh, and she called on him, is it a gripping opening sentence? And then she goes, fuck you. That's a grammatically correct opening sentence, but that doesn't make a paper. That was like, whoa, this is gonna be awesome. College is gonna be awesome. She actually embarrassed texters in class. Like, if she caught you texting class, she would come with a very insulting thing. Like, this one kid was texting under his desk, and she goes, excuse me, are you playing with yourself under your desk? He goes, no. She goes, well, put it away, or else I'm going to take that phone and send a humiliating group text on you that you can't take back. That... And she liked to play devil's advocate, so each class would have us read a little thing from the textbook. And we would discuss it. And she would look at both angles of everything. And convince us that both angles would be correct. I mean, hey, she even made hell seem nice. I mean, come on, like, orgies? Like, wow. All this stuff, hell sounded so awesome when she said it. Wow. Now, I'm a bit of a procrastinator, and a paper that I got an A on, well, I got an A on that paper, which was a very important paper. I wrote it at 2 o'clock in the morning, the day it was due. I set my alarm clock for 2 in the morning just to write that paper. Who does that? I did, and I got an A. Now, my favorite paper that she ever asked to do was our American Dream paper. Come on, that was so awesome to say what would be your perfect life? What would make your life perfect? Now, granted, my American Dream back then isn't the same as my American Dream now, but, well, different, but, hey, life's life, you can't change it. Now, one of my absolute favorite things about her was that she let us rewrite our papers as many times as we wanted until we got a grade we were satisfied with. So in our class, getting a B+, pretty sad. We had no midterm or final with her because it was English, so that was cool. And we actually, when I was at college, I would leave my dorm room half an hour before class. And the first time I had her, in the morning, I started sitting on a bench smoking a cigarette that morning. And I sat next to her, and we talked that morning. Then a few minutes later, we went to the classroom. Now that became a Tuesday and Thursday ritual because that's when I had the class at 9 o'clock in the morning. So every Tuesday and Thursday morning, I'd go out to the bench, I'd meet Professor Schuster, she would smoke, and we would talk. Cool. And also, some of you know that I have my associate's degree in education. Well, when I was at DW Post, she actually let me sit in on some of her classes for fieldwork. So that's how nice a teacher she was. So, Mr. Schuster, best teacher I've ever had. Tim Cubbin, out.